Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jessica Man. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to share with you guys the experience I had while I was still in high school. When I first started high school, I was in International Community School Abuja, which was located in the heart of Nigeria. I started grade 9 in International Community School. When I started grade 9, it was pretty strange and unfamiliar since we were in a new building compared to the first one that we had when I first came to ICS. Life in grade 9 was somewhat difficult and hard. During the first months of the first semester, it was really difficult since I didn't start doing sports on time, like volleyball and all those kind of things. I didn't really get to know people that much in grade 9 since it was a fresh beginning and a new start. We had a new teacher, and my friends were kind of outgoing and shiny, while I was a kind of a loner, one who would always stay by themselves during school hours. I didn't really get to talk to anyone that much. Then, towards the ending of the first semester in grade 9, we had a Christmas carol, and that's when I got to know people better, since we sang and danced at the Christmas carol. Then, January of 2014, I was still a freshman, and things got a lot easier since I started opening up to people and talking more to people since they knew a history of my background and the tragedy that I've been through. Like, you have tragedy and everyone compensates with you, sympathizes with you, and all those kind of things. Then, fast forward to second semester. This was the most exciting time of freshman year since everything was much easier. We had a new teacher. I had developed a new bond with my current friends, which I still talk to today, if not all of them. And so, freshman year for me was a roller coaster at the beginning. But towards the end, life got much easier and more fun. Then, fast forward to sophomore year, which turned out to be my last year in ICS. I had made more friends. I started communicating more. I got more popular by the months, weeks, if not over the years. I was known for my loud attitude. I was known for my kindness, my ability, and my love towards my teachers and my friends. Then, towards the end of my sophomore year, there were a lot of things going on. There were activities such as picture day, prom, banquets, all the events you can think of in high school. One of the most exciting events I had gone for was my volleyball tournament and also my banquet. I dressed really pretty. I saw my friends there. I was very lovely and outgoing. I took a few pictures, if not all pictures. Then towards the last day of school, we all said our goodbyes. We signed yearbooks. The week towards summer, we signed yearbooks. We said our goodbyes and everything like that. Not knowing that it'd be my last year as a student in ICS before moving out of the country. During my last year in ICS, it was pretty raw and emotional since most of my friends were leaving to different countries while I was moving to the United States. Then, when I had arrived to the United States during the summer of 2015, that is when I had enrolled in Union Grove High School to complete my last 2 years of high school. Now, during these last 2 years of my life, in junior year, I was the new girl in school. As always, I was a shy, hiding away person. Like, I didn't really want to talk to anyone. I wasn't really that kind of a person. But over the weeks, months, I started to get to know people better. I started to know Union Grove better. I was told by various students about the events that happened in Union Grove, such as the pep rally, football games, basketball games, student council, and all of the above. And When I had first attended a pep rally in Union Grove High, I was quite excited to see the fall athletes and all the craziness and all the yelling and screaming. Then second semester, that's when we had come back from Christmas break. Everything was quite different, but my friends were still the same. During these last months of my junior year in high school, I got recognized more by my twerks, my dancing, my personality, my character. This was the time where I started to show myself better. Like, I used to dance, I used to make jokes, I used to make people laugh. I used to make people laugh with my sassy attitude. Then, my senior year, which was the most important part of my high school career, which was the last year of my high school schooling. It was still the same, welcoming new students and returning students all back to Union Grove. This was where I was recognized more. I got to know a lot of more people. I got to dance. I got to show myself. I participated in student council. I went to the homecoming dances. I went to Friday night games as well. Since it was our class graduation, we led the pep rally. We were hyped up, we were turned up like all these teenagers, nowadays. We were the graduating class of 2017. And then, second semester, which was our last semester of high school, things got more serious since we were applying for colleges, getting acceptance letters, preparing ourselves for the university, preparing ourselves for graduation, and so forth. This was the most intense part of my high school career because the last semester is where you need to get your grades up, know which college you're going to, and what you're going to do for the next 4 years of your life. Or if you are not going to go to uni, you'd go to the Navy instead. I was determined and certain that I was going to go to the university for the next 4 years of my life. My parents kept pushing me in the best way that they could to make sure I had certain grades to get into the university and to graduate from high school. Now, towards the last few months of high school was where we had the most fun activities such as prom, graduation, baccalaureate, grandparents' breakfast, and finally our graduation. For these first few days of graduation, I was scared. I was nervous because I didn't know that this would be my last year in high school. We had to prep up, we had to prepare in advance to prepare for our high school graduation. During these last few weeks of high school before we had left for graduation, we had taken our final exams. And luckily, I passed most of my classes. I was happy that I passed most of my classes because I didn't want to have to deal with summer school. So, in the weeks after that, we just prepared for graduation by simply having our baccalaureates, our church graduation, which was held in a church ceremony, then our graduation picture, and then the graduation walks, the 2 days before graduation. And after all this had passed, the Friday, which was the day of graduation, we just came to Union Grove. We had gotten ourselves ready, like we had been sent to individual classrooms to prepare ourselves to walk towards the stage to collect our diplomas. And I must say that even though I was only in Union Grove for a couple of years, I had learned a lot of things. I had learned to be myself, to not care what anyone else thinks, because if you want to be famous, of course you need haters. But in my case, I was different since I came from Nigeria and I was already used to the American system since I was a U.S. citizen and lived in the United States for the first 10 years of my life. So that wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And any advice to rising freshmen? Don't leave your work till the last minute. Because that was what I did, and it also almost cost me my summer and my graduation. And I wouldn't want the same thing to happen to you guys, so be sure to complete all your work on time and don't leave your work till the last minute. And always, always ask for help because you never know what you might be struggling with until it's too late. Thank you guys for watching my video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more updates and more contents. Till then, see you soon.